Hey guys, what's going on? We're back with another Destiny 2 video, and we're keeping it positive most of the way. We just have a little bit of criticism to talk about. I'm just going to hit some notes on the most recent update, Guardian Games, and the loot that has been brought. So I think the first and foremost thing, if you've been watching my shorts, yeah, I'm in love with the skimmers, and just about anyone else is. I mean, if you're not skimming, what are you doing? Let's be real. It's a much better way to travel, much cooler way to travel than sparrows, and you combine it with just strand or an eager edge sword. You can just fly across distances. It's phenomenal, and even if you're not playing Destiny right now, you can get this thing for free, which is cool. So if you're gonna play in the final shape, you just log on, grab it from Eva Levante, and you can peace out. So that is definitely something I would recommend doing. It's really cool. I'll try to incorporate some footage of me skimming in this if I can. If not, again, I have a bunch of shorts that are up that you can go take a peek at real quick, and you can see footage of it there. Yeah, you can literally just fly forever. It is a really cool thing. It does break the game here and there, and quite literally, it has caused people's games to crash, but still, I think, once they're able to iron out that stuff, then who cares? Who cares? It's just a simple, harmless, fun thing. And yes, I know there's still some issues in the game, but hey, we gotta celebrate the W's where we can. So, the loot from Prophecy is actually a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. And yeah, on my dungeon ranking video, it definitely would bump it up a little bit higher. Not much. Prophecy is still very much power crept. It's not challenging at all, which is nice because it makes it easy to farm these guns. But again, we're not here to rank dungeons. The loot is it's great. The SMG Educator is fantastic. You can get Onslaught on it, you can get Target Lock. The one that I have right now is Perpetual Fragile Focus, which isn't great, but it's not bad. The base stats are just so good too. It's nice to see these old guns come back into the game, and I know it's kind of like a broken record, but hey, this is free. I mean, if you already have Prophecy, you're getting these weapons anyways, so it's free, in a sense, anyways. If you don't have it, then yeah, that sucks. And I will still advocate for Bungie bringing old stuff to the lowest possible dollar they can. And it honestly should be free at this point. But, Bungie's gonna Bungie. At least the Skimmer's free, I guess. Yeah, again, you gotta celebrate the W's where you can. Right? The Pulse Rifle is also really good. I forget what the name is. I'm looking at it right now. It is Relentless. That's what I thought it was. The auto rifle is also really good. It has some good PvE and PvP rolls. That is the Prosecutor auto rifle that you can get from Prophecy now, formerly a Trials of the 9 gun, and of course Sudden Death, which you can get some very good rolls on. You can get elemental capacitor opening shot on that thing. You can get a 5 of 5 roll, range masterwork, accurized, full choke, I think. They're all good. The guns are pretty much all of them are good. I think I've seen even Slide Shot and Eye of the Storm on the hand cannon, which is good. It's not. I don't think it's not going to be the best. Quite similar to how Ice Luna has been power crept by like Austringer and Rose and other various hand cannon. I mean, Thorn is another candidate after it got its catalyst, of course. That, certain hand cannons just aren't as good as they used to be, and the one from Prophecy might fall into that category, but hey, I guess, it sounds cool. It does. I still wish that Guardian Games, oh my god, why did I say Guardian like that? Anyways, I still wish that it had a more unique event. Seeing as though the Skimmers were introduced in this event, it would have been great to see some kind of skating event, or maybe Sparrow Racing League? I know Bungie has their hands full with Final Shape, but you would think the live team might be able to come up with something unique, as opposed to just doing Strikes, Gambit, and Supremacy for the next 3 weeks. The focus events are cool in a way, but again, I'm still always gonna advocate for new things in the game to increase playtime during a time like this, because I can do Nightfalls whenever. I can do Crucible whenever. I can also do Gambit whenever, although you'd have to probably have a gun to my head. And for legal reasons, I'm being facetious. You don't have to point a gun to my head. I just really don't want to play Gambit because there's no point. Literally no point. But this game mode, at least if you want to get the most loot possible, it does kind of force that. Although if you're like me, and maybe you don't want to play that much, you can just get platinum in both Crucible and Strikes and call it a day, because you do get a fair amount of loot, and this event is, yet again, another great way to farm materials, because you get these already masterworked rolls of guns if you get platinum, and they also can have really good rolls because they have two different perk selections, two different rows, kind of like when you upgrade a Vanguard or Crucible vendor a lot, you get multiple selections. So it's cool, and most of the time they're poopy dog water, so that means you can dismantle them, or you already have a god roll, so you just dismantle the ones you don't need. So it's good for materials. It's the loot is great for Prophecy being redone and all. And last note, Crucible, it does feel better. I do think there's still some annoying things here and there. I mean, it's Crucible, there's always going to be something to nitpick on. But overall, I do think it feels a lot better. Matchmaking is still just, it befuddles me. I don't understand it. Games just aren't balanced sometimes, and it happens. I think that's something that can obviously be improved upon, but what do I know? I'm just someone talking to a microphone. Anyways, I also have a small announcement. You will be seeing a bit more content from me now, as I quit my job, my previous job. It was really just a toxic workplace that I was in. I did start a new job, and normally I would not ask for any type of donations, but during this transition period where I'm starting my new job and I have left my previous one, things are a little bit difficult for me financially, so I will be leaving my Venmo in the description. Do not feel obligated whatsoever to send any money, because I will eventually be fine. It's just this transition has hit me a little bit hard, because normally I would be making money this week, but I won't get much money until next week when my first paycheck from my new job comes in. So again, if you can even just $1, if anything helps me, because I am just broke right now. But again, I know it's tough out there, and as always, just watching this video, I appreciate that. That gives me as much pleasure as, money, but I do need to put food on my table. Know that if you are watching this, I will be okay eventually. Again, it's just a transition period, so it's a little bit rougher than I was expecting, but again, my previous job was very toxic, and it just wasn't fun for me anymore. So leaving that and having the less mental stress from just getting rid of all of that stress certainly has helped me, and hopefully will allow me to do more content like this with more lists on the way as we get ramped up for Final Shape, which is only about 3 months away. A little less than 3 months now, actually. So yeah, like if you enjoyed. Comment down below what your thoughts are on everything new in this update and Guardian games. Subscribe if you haven't already. That actually helps me way more than any amount of money will, because lets me know you guys are enjoying this content, and when I make more, I have new people to talk to. So yeah, thanks for all the support. That's all I can say, and I'll see you in the next one.